A massive oil spill from an underwater pipeline off the coast of Southern California back in October is still proving to be an environmental challenge. Many questions remain about how it happened and what led to tens of thousands of gallons of crude oil released into the ocean.
We have cleaned 2 birds. There's been 2 released, but there's also 57 birds that were dead on arrival. So definitely an impact to our wildlife here.
The cleanup operation lasted weeks, with life gradually going back to normal.
We put PCH here.
But for the wetlands nearby, the recovery could take months.
When the oil has gotten into places like Talbert Marsh here and other wetland sites, we basically have to live with it, essentially. The stuff that's on the surface we can skim, and you saw that in the early days. But the other stuff has gone into the roots, has gone to the matrix, and it's sitting there. And it'll be toxic for some time to come, a long time to come potentially.
Anderson points out that wetlands, particularly in California, are under constant threat from oil spills.
California has lost about 91% of its historic wetland areas, and the remaining ones are crucial for a number of endangered species that take refuge here. And this year's oil spill in Southern California has certainly put an additional stress on these populations.
Wetlands are considered crucial for biodiversity, and the importance of keeping them healthy is huge.
Hundreds of millions to billions of dollars in terms of ecosystem services. For example, in terms of providing food and providing, again, the places where maybe the baby, the larvae, the young life stages will hang out, and then they'll turn into adults, then they'll become something people can fish for and eat and put on their dinner plate. We can also talk about the fact that there's huge benefits to, again, water quality and storm protection from healthy wetlands.
The destruction of wetlands poses risks for the climate and environment, and activists are worried not enough is being done.
Well, this is an outrage, and we think that this was due to happen. We have very lax regulations, and the fact is that this pipeline was built in the 1980s, so we know that they don't really do a lot of maintenance.
The possibility of another oil spill is real, as is the possibility of losing more valued wetlands over time. It is Tiyansan, CGTN, Orange County, California.